What's up, guys? Guns from the Grave here, and today we're going to be doing a part 3 on the RPG SK75. A little bit more on the FE edition of this. So, as you guys know, this is a IPS project. It is you can find it on noskiindustries.com. Click on the Discord icon, and that'll take you to the Discord page, and you'll find the RPG SK75 FE. That'll have all the instructions and whatever other information you want to know on this cool thing. So today we're basically be going over the demonstration on how I took it apart, basically assembling it, and some footage of firing it. I have some good news and some bad news. Let's start with the bad news. The bad news is, I know in the past video I did say this is supposed to be primer fired. Did not get it to primer fire, but the good news is I still got it to fire, and I also have some primer fired videos. I got some other guys that got it to successfully shoot, got some footage, and I'll be showing that for you guys. So let's get into it, and let's talk about the RPG Firework Edition. All right, so let's get this opened up, and we'll talk about the assembly of this thing. So, all right. And I know the yellow line's supposed to match up, but we'll get into that a little later. Basically, once you get this thing, I believe I talked about it, in past videos, when you got to put it in the freezer, get it to unlock, and you're going to have to pop this dummy off. So it's going to basically come like this. I'll include pictures of how it looks when it's all together, and once you take it off. So basically, this is going to be attached to this part right here, and you're going to have to use one of these rubber wrenches to to pop it off. So as you know, righty tighty, lefty loosey. You're gonna have to put this thing in a vise, and you're gonna have to use this to get a grip of the dummy part, and to pull with all your life strength to get that thing off. I did get this pack. I got it off like Amazon. It came with the small one and the big one. Totally destroyed the small one trying to get it off with no budge or anything. So, but the big one worked pretty fine, and it's still intact. Same brand, it's just the small one had no luck, and the big one worked. So that's gonna be the first thing, popping that off. And once that's off, you will want to take this off, because this is where you'll be putting, once you take this off, you put the, I believe it's called the gas block. You got to stick that in there. This, for what I did, you really only have to take the dummy off, but for the primer, I'll go in a little detail of what you got to do. So you take that off, you stick the gas block in. The gas block is 3D printed, and that's in the, IPS files. He'll go to more detail in that if you ever got interested in. Check out the Discord. That'll tell you all you need to know about that. But then the part that got me stuck was this goddamn primer hole. I mean, it's not messed up. It's just you have to take this part. There's a cap that's under here that you have to take this out and remove the cap. And for the life of God, this cap would, I feel like it's welded in here, man. I feel like I got screwed with my RPG. But basically, I need to still take this off. I can still do it. I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm kind of fine with shooting it out the tube the way I was doing it. But one day I may get back to this. But yeah, that part kind of screwed me over. I couldn't, for the life of God, get this part out. I was starting to mess it up. I tried a screw extractor. I tried I believe the needle pliers are in the instructions. IPS used needle pliers. I'm like, how the hell did you get this off with needle pliers? No luck with me. So basically that's the part where I stopped, and I'll tell you guys how I had to do it. Basically, I'd still have to fully assemble this thing, but to do what I need to do, I didn't have. I feel like I didn't have to put this on, and I also think my insides are not on right because my yellow lines don't align. But like I said, still works the way I want it to. So I'll show you guys how I did it. Also, side note, this isn't really messed up. This is just hockey tape I put on there because when I had it on the vise, it's starting to turn. I guess it wasn't on all tight enough, but it's starting to scratch up my RPG. And I just look for anything to put on there. So I put some hockey tape on there, and as you see on the vise, it starts to scratch it up a little bit, but I just didn't change it or cover it up yet. But just a heads up, you don't have to do that. All right, so I'll show you a visual representation of what I did to get it to kind of work. So basically, on the inside, there's a 3D printed tube, which is about the same height as this dummy. I'll include pictures of where you pretty much stick the 3D printed pipe part. I believe it's just the 3D chamber, I believe he calls it. I basically just super glued it on top of the part, that you pull out, that you telescope. So if you look inside, it's kind of dirty. I haven't touched this thing since July 4th. I didn't even clean it out. But basically, when I bought the mortars, he also, in his instructions, you're supposed to use cylinder. But every place I was going to, they're selling the 2-inch cylinders for like in a value pack. Not a value pack, but like a bundle pack. And they're like all like $200. I'm like, man, I just need the 2-inch mortars, but they had a whole bunch of other shit with it that I didn't need, and I wasn't trying to spend $200 on fireworks, and I just spent $200 on this. So I got like a $50 thing of a pack of these, and these work just fine. But basically, what I was saying, it comes with a PVC pipe, and I pretty much just stuck it inside of the 3D printed tube that's epoxied in there. And I put grip tape in there so it's not loose. But as you can see, I can kind of move it around, but I can't pull it out. Well, I can pull it out, but it won't drop out because of the grip tape. Without it, it'll just fall out. But besides that, simply, I just stick this thing in here. And it just sits in there like that. Pretty much light it. It takes about, I guess, 3-4 seconds. 3-4 seconds for it to go off. So while that's lighting off, you just gotta pull it out, telescope it, and just aim while it's going off. And that's not the way I intended to do it. To be honest, I was super bummed out that I couldn't get the, where is it? Okay, had to get this pulled out. Okay, well, yeah, like I was saying, I was super bummed out. I couldn't get the primer way to work. I was trying to get this finished last minute on July 4th, and man, I was super bummed out. But I was like, as long as I can get it to shoot somehow, I'll be happy. So I came up with that way, and like I said, I was happy. So I was kind of content. Still shooting fireworks out of this thing. So, I was still happy at the end of the day. It wasn't primer fired, but the only reason I say I'm still content is because, I don't know if I'm spilling the beans, but the homie IPS is going to be making a do-it-yourself rocket launcher where you don't have to buy an RPG, and that's going to be awesome. But don't hold your breath for that. This is a busy man. It'll come one day. But like I said, I was content. But I'll show you guys how it's supposed to kind of work. Well, not supposed to kind of, this is how it's really supposed to work. So, yeah. You get your 209 primers, and you got your Pyrodex P. Basically, in the gas block, you'll be pouring, I believe it's 10 grains of this through the top and shake it until it falls into the gas block. There's basically like a gas block that you stick in here once you take the dummy off. But basically, with the Pyrodex P in there, you put the primer on there, and it's supposed to, I don't remember the instructions because, I didn't do it this way. I believe you like cut a hole in here or something, you drop it in there. So then when you hit this will hit the primer, and the primer will ignite the Pyrodex, and then it'll go off. Like I said, I didn't do it that way, but I got you guys. I got some dope footage of the homies that were able to get it, done the right way, and I'm gonna share that with you guys. All right, so we got into the demonstration on what I did and how it's supposed to work. Basically, we got to the cool part of the video. I'm going to be showing you guys all the footage. Basically, wanted to give a shout out to IPS. His name is iPrintShit on YouTube. He doesn't post much on YouTube. I think he'd be a real big YouTube star if he got all of his projects on YouTube. But he is a busy man. He's doing beta projects and designing cool stuff like this. So I don't think he even has enough time to edit and stuff. But he's got some real banger material. Go follow him on Instagram and YouTube as well. Also, I'll be showing the homie Son of Murray. You can find him on Instagram. It's Son of, and then Murray, Murray. And he has some dope RPG content as well. And he's also has some dope projects in the works that you need to see. He's kind of private with his stuff. I don't think he has a YouTube, but go check him out. He's got some dope stuff. And with that being said, this is RPG Gang, man. This is my badge of honor for all the RPG 75 SK homies out there. So, be on the lookout for the do-it-yourself. Go to Numerous Supply, get you one, go build a firework launcher. I know we are exiting fireworks season, but you can get it ready for New Year's. So, thank you guys for checking me out. Now we can get to the bangers of the video. Pull up. Yeah. Let's light the hood up. All right, here we go.
Recording.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit, that hurt.
Hell yeah. Okay, awesome, right?
3, 2, 1.
How are your ears?
Oh, that shit made it ring. We're
All right,
live.
Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, safety's coming out. We recording?
Yep.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Holy shit.
That one knocked me on my head.
Ready? Everybody ready?
Yep.